My last video, you'll know that I've been making vision boards since 2017. I think that the end of the year or the beginning of a new year is the perfect time to just press that big reset button and really get serious about what you want in your life and what your goals and ambitions are. So if you're wanting to get motivated and inspired for the new year, then be sure to click that subscribe button. I've got loads of new videos coming your way this year, all about motivation and being inspired and living your best life. I think vision boards are a great reminder of all the things you're working towards, especially about halfway through the year when we all start to lose hope and we lose focus and lose our faith a little bit, because looking back at that vision board, you remember why you started it all in the first place. So in this video, I'm going to be walking through making my own vision board and all of the steps it takes to create one. I believe the first step is to decide what kind of vision board you want. So there are so many different types of vision boards you can do. Some people do them on a canvas. I've done that in the past. You could stick pictures in a journal. Maybe you're going to have a digital board. Maybe you move around a lot. There are so many options, and what is best to do is to choose the one that's going to work best for you. I've had all kinds of boards in the past: canvas, journal style, even digital. And like I said, if you move around a lot or you like to be on the computer more, you're more of a computer-based person, then the digital version could be a much better option for you. If you're wanting to use your vision board not only as inspiration but also as decoration for a room, then a picture frame is a really great idea, and that's what I'm going to do myself this year. If you watched my last video, you'll have seen this vision board, and I just thought I would quickly go over it here just to show you all what you can make. So this one was canvas, and I'll just turn it over. Easier said than done. So it's the canvas frame, and then I actually sewed these pictures onto here, and I really liked the look it gave. So it was just a simple board. If you're from the UK, I got this from the Range. It was really, really cheap. Obviously thread's really cheap. It took a while, but it was a really nice slow project to do. And I thought that it turned out really well, other than where little Echo has nibbled the edges there. This was my 2020 vision board, and in the end, a lot of it came true, if not all of it. I think the only thing that didn't was this one, but it's a work in progress. You don't always get 100% of your goals the first year. Next, you need to find your vision. Probably, arguably, the most important step of all, because otherwise, how will you know what pictures to put on your vision board? It can be so overwhelming when you first sit down and your mind just goes completely blank and you think, I don't even know what I want in my life. But I promise you, the more you sit there and you just kind of focus in, the easier it becomes, and the more you start dreaming. And the harder you dream and visualize your life, the more you realize you want and the more you can bring into your life. You really do deserve the best, so leave all of the limited thinking behind for this exercise. Maybe you want to buy a yacht, maybe you want to be a world famous singer, or you want to have 10 dogs this time next year. I don't care, just write it down. Sometimes you might need thought-provoking questions and prompts to get your brain in the right headspace, so I'll leave some down in the description box below, but I will also tell you a few of my favourites right here that should help you along. So what is your wildest dream? It doesn't matter how far away it feels or how crazy it seems. Do not let limited thinking enter this process. Leave negative thinking behind you. We're all about positivity and looking forward to the future and believing that we can achieve anything, because you are no different to anybody else on this planet and you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. All it takes is determination. So I want you to just sit and think about it. What do you actually want to achieve in your life? Do you want a £1 million mansion? Do you want a fancy car? Do you want perfect health? Just take a moment to visualize it and think about it and really think deep, and then write it all down. What does a day in your dream life look like? This is a powerful question. So how does it feel when you wake up in the morning? When you wake up, what do you see around you? Is it sunny? Is it warm? Is it cold? What do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel motivated? What have you got to do today? What's your plan for the day? How do you start your day? Do you start your day with a coffee? What colour's your bed in? Where do you live? What does your home look like? What does it smell like? Do you go for a morning walk? I want you to really, really think deeply about this and just sit and create your entire dream day in your life. What drives you? What is your why? Why do you want to do this in the first place? What is your dream life and why do you want it? What is going to make you get out of bed in the morning and really go after your goals? It's really important to find your why, because sometimes we can feel disheartened and we can lose faith. Without a why, there's no reason to carry on. So sit down and really think about it. Maybe it's entirely selfish, maybe it's not. It really doesn't matter, and only you knows truly deeply what it is and why it is that you want to achieve what you want to achieve. achieve. But getting clear about this is one of the most important steps to realising your dreams. It's important to be specific but also practical. So what kind of home do you want? What will it look like? What will it smell like? What colour is your bed in? Be really, really specific about the tiny details. It's to do with health and fitness. What does your body look like? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you have loads of energy? What do you drink? What do you eat? How do you feel your body? Really, really get specific and really hone in on those little details. Maybe you can even imagine yourself in the workout gear that you're going to wear and what you look like when you wear those clothes and how you feel. Once you become really specific about your goals, don't only find pictures of, for example, say your dream home or a person with an amazing body. Find pictures of the hard work and dedication that it's going to take to get there. Somebody working on a laptop, someone sweating in the gym or running in the countryside. The steps to take are really just as important as the end goal. When you look back next year, you might not have achieved the end goal, but you can look back on these pictures and you can say, yes, I did put the hard work in. Yes, I did that. Maybe you haven't got to the end yet. Sometimes it takes a long time to achieve these humongous goals, but it's those little steps in between that are important, and a lot of people miss this part out on their vision boards. But the progress and the motivation and the determination to get to those goals, that's what's important. So make sure you put pictures of the middle part, you know, the grit, the hard work. Make sure you put those in too. Yay, now we're on to my favourite step, creating a Pinterest board. This is one of the best parts about creating a vision board in my opinion, and I do think that a Pinterest board is the easiest way to do it because you can just pin pictures from all over the place, all different things, and it just goes on one board and you don't have to worry about it. So make sure whatever you pin is something that makes you feel something. When you go to print them, you can start colouring them a little bit and being a bit more specific. But for this step, I want you to choose everything and anything that's to do with your goals. Maybe one photo doesn't show the entire picture. Maybe you want a beautiful home and maybe that home has a turning circle instead of a driveway. Get pictures of both of these things and you know your brain's going to merge them together for you. So here's my vision board for 2021 on Pinterest. So I've got to whittle these pictures down and just choose the ones that really mean something to me, but we've got patios for Echo, we've got offices, that's what I really want to do this year. Renovations on bathrooms, dream homes, dream villages, dream gardens. There's a lady running here because that's another one of my huge goals for this year. And then here we've just got some beautiful hairstyles, so I'd like to reinvent my hair this year too. Absolute dream home right there, amazing. So yeah, there was a lot of pictures on there, but I'm now just going to sit down and go through which ones I want to choose for the vision board. The last step is putting it all together, so I chose to frame mine this year so I can move it around the house, but it also looks really stylish. I do like to put filters on my photos so that they have a cohesive look because I like things to look a certain way, and I do like those washed out airy-fairy kind of vibes, but if vivid and saturated is your style, then make it work for you. This is the time to cull photos from your Pinterest board. Only the best gets pride of place. Don't be scared to doctor images either. One of my favourite things to do is to put dream numbers over existing numbers. I'm also printing out a certificate of achievement that's already signed. You might have heard of this before. So it was Jim Carrey who was broke, had no money to his name, and he wrote himself a $1 million check for a certain date, and you know what? He achieved it because he got cast as a role for Dumb and Dumber and he got that £1 million check. So personally for me this year, I'm really wanting to get £5,000 a month into my account. That would be my dream goal, and that is what I'm working towards this year. Once you've got your photos all sorted, print them all out and arrange them to suit your style, and make sure you hang or put your vision board somewhere you're going to see it every single day. Either first thing in the morning when you wake up, or somewhere you can see it when you're working and you start to feel really down and demotivated. You can look over and you can see your goals and you can really recenter yourself. Make sure it just doesn't become part of the decoration. It needs to be part of your life. Intentionally look at it throughout the day. Stand and look at each picture one at a time and use your imagination to make the pictures come to life. Really live your dream. The more you do this, the more vivid it will become and the more drive and passion you'll have to keep working towards your goals. So here is the complete vision board. I realised as soon as I stuck the pictures on, I meant to do it in portrait mode, but oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. So I thought I would quickly just share with you all of my pictures for 2021 and my dreams, goals and visions. So starting off in this corner, we have this beautiful village. It's a bit reflecty, I'm not going to lie. But yes, this kind of symbolises two things. The first one is it's a beautiful village. I'd love to live somewhere as beautiful as this one day, but I am really happy in the village I'm in right now. I would also love to travel to different places in England, and that picture just is everything I want in my life and more. We've got an office, so I do plan to redecorate our office upstairs, and just loved that like airy, nice, beachy kind of feel. We got this picture here. There's a few pictures. I think I only put a few on this time. So just this one and this one, to do with working for myself, filming myself for YouTube, working on Etsy, and this one specifically, this is life coaching. So another one of my huge goals for this year. And the other thing this one represents to myself, hello Echo, is writing an ebook. So, you know, just doing the hard work, being on my laptop, working for myself. This one is beautiful, and I just love the wooden beams and just that cozy, earthy aesthetic that it's got going for it. Definite dream home inspiration right there. I spoke to you about this one before, but this is my £5,000 a month certificate. I've got a savings goal of £20,000 and a 100,000 subscriber goal. It's obviously a goal of mine to carry on with YouTube and really work hard this year to get this. I also put in there in the tiny details that I would have got 10,000 new subscribers in the last 28 days. Absolute dream right there. Ah, here we go. There's another picture. So 3 pictures. This is me working on my ebook that I'm hoping to have out quite soon in the new year. This one I'm so excited about, this little guy. I really want to get a little friend for Echo, and it's my dream that they'll get along like a house on fire. I don't know if you're supposed to say that anymore, but yeah, dream is to get another kitten at some point this year. Then the last few ones here, we've got my hair, so I'd love to do something different with my hair this year. Me, Echo and Dom, just happy family, you know, just keeping that dream going, that we're all just happy, safe and well. And then the last picture, oh my gosh, look at this house. Dream house right there. So that's inspo for the future for sure. And every time I look at my vision board, this is what I'm working towards. So that's it for 2021. I hope that's inspired you to make your own board and just give you some more ideas about what you could do, what you're working towards, and little goals and things like that. If you like this video, you're gonna love what I have coming this year. I've got so many videos planned for the new year, resets, and really living your dream life, because I'm on a mission to create a beautiful, inspired life, and I would love to bring you along with me too, so be sure to subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to my last video where I showed my past vision boards and how they came true, so be sure to watch that one after this video. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you have a really motivated and inspired start to this new year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.